Oh, it is time. We are back. Yeah, we are here. It is the debut Tony and Sash live.
Yes, we are back and we are super excited to just kind of bring joy to everyone all across the country, man. All
Yeah,
across the
man.
country.
Hey, you know what? We could not
Here
have chosen a better
we
time to
go.
come back, right? I mean, goodness. We are actually really excited about this. The reason being is because not only are we here to entertain you as we get ready to kick off your Monday morning, man, we are also excited because last night, oh my goodness, could we have not chosen a better time to debut Sash? I mean, good lord. Last
Yes.
night.
Last
Uh,
night, the big game.
yes.
Woo,
And of
it
course,
was.
everybody is talking about the halftime performance. But before we get into that, like everybody's talking about the halftime performance as if we did not crown a champion yesterday. That's crazy.
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
if you
Congrats.
cared about football, the Seattle
Which
Seahawks
I,
took home
which
the
I,
crown.
yeah, which I don't, but yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
come on.
Congrats,
Come
Seahawks.
on.
No, no, like, okay, so of course, who are you going for? Who are you going for? And I'm like, whoever wins, I don't know.
Oh, you going home
But
with the winner. So
yeah,
I'm gonna tell you, it was a little bit personal for me. Well, kind of personal. So I wasn't mad at either team that won. The reason being is
hmm,
because for the Patriots, they have a ton of LSU players, but two of the players
yeah,
I
yeah,
know personally, Marcus Jones, who is the All Pro cornerback number 25. He had some time here
hmm,
in Baton Rouge. His dad, I don't know if you remember, when we were on the air, his dad would come by every day. He was in the military. He was stationed here, and we actually coached against each other in Little League football when I was a Little League football coach. And then another player, he was on injured reserve, but he was there, Jaqueline Roy. I also had the
hmm.
opportunity to coach him in Little League football as well. So, being that I knew both of those players,
All right,
I
okay, all
I
right.
wasn't mad. I wasn't
So
mad.
I thought your whole thing was, hey, we're playing for fun. No one's going pro. And how come these
Well,
guys isn't going pro that you've coached,
I
TK?
didn't coach Marcus. I didn't coach Marcus, but
Okay.
I did
All
coach
right.
Jaqueline. I used to call him double stacks. This dude, I mean, it's a lot of factors that come into it when it comes to seeing a kid go pro. So I just tell parents, man, take it easy as youth sports. Don't take no sport seriously until puberty. That's my thing. But I
Hmm.
will say that so I wouldn't have been mad if the Patriots won. I actually was kind of rooting for the Patriots, but I did just want to see a good game, which it was.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then we have the Seattle Seahawks, who are the eventual champions. And I'll say I was not mad at that either because for those that don't know, I played football at Drake University. Yes, Drake football alum, the Harvard of the Midwest, and the starting tight end, Eric
Hmm.
Saubert for the Seattle Seahawks number 81, he is a Drake football alum too. So of course I gotta
I just need
go
to call you Kevin Bacon because it seems
six
like
degrees.
everybody has a certain amount of degrees to TK, to
I'm
Tony.
just
So,
saying. I'm just saying. I'm just
but
saying
my
it.
question is, who are the 12s? Because I kept hearing 12s. I'm like, they
Okay,
talking about the police? Like, who are they talking about? Like, the 12s are here, the 12s are here. I'm like,
so I will
12.
school you. Every fan base has their thing, right? So the Saints are the
Uh-huh.
Hootats.
Mhm.
The Dallas Cowboys are the losers. And yeah, I said it. And
Okay.
so
There
for
goes our
Seattle,
Dallas fan base.
the most delusional fan base in football. So for the Seahawks, they have
Hmm.
a very loud stadium. Like their fans are rabid fans. They go crazy.
Hmm.
And so on the football field, there are 11 players versus 11 players. I can't believe that I'm telling you this. Okay, there are 11 players versus 11 players.
Uh-huh.
The Seahawks, the stadium is so loud that they say that's like the 12th player. That's the 12th man. So
Gotcha.
the
Okay.
fans are called
Okay.
the 12th man.
The 12s.
The
Okay.
12th,
Okay.
yeah.
Because
So
I'm like, they keep referring to the 12s. I'm like, please, somebody explain. So,
yeah, you
okay.
you you weren't there for the game. Why are you
Thank
even faking? You were not there for the game.
I watched the game. I watched the game as I played a game on my phone. So
You
the
were
game,
not.
football game was there for moral support as
The
I was
game was
playing.
actually a good game, and you missed it because you playing Candy Crush.
Hey, look, I was just waiting for the halftime show. I was just waiting for the halftime show. I
As
mean, that's
everybody was waiting for the halftime show.
TK. For
Yes,
years and years and years, that's what I've always waited for. Now, when the Saints played, I did actually watch that game, but
yeah.
I waited for the halftime show for pretty much all of the big games. So,
Everybody was waiting for the halftime show. It was, if you didn't know, it was an amazing. Well, I'll say this. There were some questions coming into the show. Of course, Bad Bunny being an international artist, his songs are primarily Spanish speaking songs. And so
mhm,
for a lot of people, it became a very divisive issue. And we're not going to get into all of that, but for what it was worth, there were some concerns.
mhm.
I will say from the start, he had me. Pause. He had me. I
Well, I'm
cannot
glad
lie.
he had you from the start.
It was
I'm
questionable
glad
for
he
you?
had you from the start. Yes, because first of all, I didn't know who Bad Built was.
Bad
And I
built.
mean, Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny was.
Well, he was kind of bad built. Did you see the shoulder pads? Does
That's
he
what
always
I'm
wear
like.
that?
Okay, does he have the dinner jacket on? Like, what is going
It
on? Like
it was funny to me because I'm like
at
I
the
didn't
Grammys, he had the outfit on. I'm like, this dude is kind of bad built. Is he, or
bad.
is this like? Does he have like big broad shoulders? Like, I don't. The conquistador outfit. I just
I'll say this:
so.
I did not initially get it. I didn't get it. I thought it
Uh,
was very funny to me that he was just the
I
it was
sure didn't.
it's the shoulder pads. It's the shoulder pads that really got me.
Okay, because I was just really kind of watching that because I was like, however, when I realized, like, oh my goodness, this is culture, this is tradition, he's walking
Yeah.
through like sugarcane field, he's showing,
The history
everything
of
that,
of
yes,
Puerto Rico.
of America, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like, wow, then you know, I got into it.
Yeah.
Despite the language barrier on my end, which,
Yeah.
it's okay because this is culture. This is what, when people say they travel, they always say, "Oh my goodness, I've traveled and I love the culture in this country. I love the culture." So
No.
why not love the culture of the halftime show, which
That
I
was
enjoy. I
that was kind of my thing. Uh I again, I didn't know any of it. I caught a few words, donde,
Was that
uh
Cardi
uh
B?
uh yeah, that was Cardi B.
Was that Cardi B?
Cardi B was
Okay.
dancing. She was an extra in
Mhm.
the now one thing that the now you see this. This is twerking right here at its
Mhm.
finest.
Mhm.
My thing is, who would hate on twerking in the middle of a show? I
Well,
wouldn't,
it won our Tigers a championship.
right?
I'm just saying, our dance team, they won a
I'm like,
championship.
man, listen.
And it
I'm
wasn't as provocative. It wasn't as provocative. It was just really just showing just culture and dancing. So it wasn't really as
my
provocative. So,
my thing is I just can't understand something that everybody emulates. If you go to TikTok, if you go anywhere, everybody is
mhm.
going to try to emulate everything that happened last night during the show.
Oh
And
yeah.
I just can't see why it was not something that was well received. Because the thing is that, like you said, it was culture. And even though there's a
Yes.
language barrier, the history of salsa, of Latin music, of any music from all around the diaspora, the history of it comes from Africa. I hate to say it, the Western beats, the conga, the bongos, those are all African instruments that are the foundation of this music. I'm telling you, it was a vibe, man. It had me. I didn't understand a word, but yet
I'm gonna let you go
I
ahead and slide with that since it's Black History Month.
what
You say it came from Africa. Why?
the foundation of the music,
Okay.
the foundation.
Okay.
So you know what? I I'm gonna look that up and I'm gonna play it
Yes, look
because
it up before you start saying stuff.
no,
But I,
no,
like I said, I'm gonna let you slide to Black
I
History Month.
literally I literally just watched it before we started show prepping for the show.
Hmm.
It's a
Hmm.
full rundown, and it was from one of the traditional historic Latin American artists, and he was walking people through a history of why this music is important to them and why they should
Yeah,
love it. And so
yeah,
what he was
yeah,
saying
and
was he called
family
this music
traditions.
Latin soul. It is the soul of the
Mhm,
Latin people, but it's a full encompassing of all music, the foundation of it.
mhm.
So
Now I
here's the
read
thing, Sai.
something. Okay,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
No, no, no. I was about
Well,
to say,
I was gonna say I read something because you're talking about how it showed, like, just it encompassed like everything in the Latin community. And I read something. I don't know how true it is, because that's something I need to look up as well. However, the people who were getting married
hmm
actually
did they really
asked
get?
him to perform at their wedding, and yes, they were like a real couple. And so this was, and he did not, he declined their wedding, but then invited them to the big game. And
So I actually said during the halftime performance, I said I would not be shocked if they actually tied the knot right there.
mhm, mhm,
I,
yep.
I just
So
wouldn't be
and then
shocked.
just
That is something that a Super Bowl would do is to have a moment. But you also have a moment they shouldn't be mad. Like people who are proponents. This was the English speaking section right here. You have Lady Gaga singing "Die with a
mhm,
Smile," her duet that she has with Bruno Mars.
Bruno
And
Mars,
I mean, I thought it
yes.
was a good addition.
Uh-huh. It was. And she even, just she encompassed herself into the culture,
Yeah,
and the dress, the red shoes, just everything, the red lips, just, that pop of red is a part of the
the
Latin
Latin culture.
culture.
Now here's one thing.
Yes.
Now one thing I will say. Okay, the red lips made, but I don't see the black eyeliner around it. Come on now, come on now. I'd be like,
it was probably there. So
now you gotta understand. I'm from Houston, H Town, Texas. So I'm just
I
saying.
know.
I know about Latin culture. If you ain't got the
Uh-huh.
black eyeliner around the lips, is that really Latin? Just saying. Is it really?
Well, she represented. She was amazing,
Yeah,
and he went straight from there to giving the little boy his Grammy,
yeah,
which
yeah.
was powerful representation of, I did this for you, little one,
Now,
Nino.
one thing that I took from it, because it's always going to be a think piece on it. One thing that I took from it was that uh come on, man, whenever there's a
Yes,
Super Bowl,
yes.
whenever there's a performance like this, it's going to be some smart, super smart brother, probably with glasses, maybe short, soft hands, and he's gonna be writing some
Baby
think
hand.
piece about something that Bad Bunny didn't even think about in the performance. And what I took from it though, him giving the Grammy to the young boy, I took that, especially when you look at the television, I took that as this was his past self, this was his younger self. And so I
Hmm.
took it like, okay, you know, if your younger self could see you now, what would you think?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And for those that were concerned about it, in my opinion, I think for Bad Bunny, what makes this artist so different than the previous Super Bowls that we've had is that we
Big
have,
games. Yeah.
yes, yes,
Hmm.
halftime performances. Is that for this one or for the previous ones, we've had popular American artists or traditionally foundational American artists who were global artists.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
this time we had a global artist that wasn't necessarily as recognizable. His music, not primarily because it's primarily Spanish speaking, but was not
Hmm.
as um, recognizable to the American audience. But in my opinion, from things that I've seen online, the early reviews, I mean, everybody was really excited about it, and everybody had a great time. Everybody
Hmm.
loved it. Now, of course, there
Hmm.
were some that were, a little upset that it lacked a little bit of English speaking element to it. But I mean, it's Bad Bunny, man. You don't watch a Bad Bunny concert to listen in English now.
Well, I was watching to see when the shoulder pads came
We're gonna
off, and
come
it
off.
actually came off when he fell through the floor.
Uh huh.
He didn't have shoulder pads on, and I was like, oh. And then they put them back on because I guess they did that little part previously, and then they put them back
Here's the
on
part
because I
right
was like,
here.
is
You
this?
see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, for Bad Bunny fans, is the shoulder pads like a thing? Like, does
Is
he
that his thing?
always, or is that like how his shoulders really look?
Well, you know
Like,
what it reminded me of? It reminded me of like those cartoon episodes when like the little rascals would like all try and stack up in
oh,
like
in
a
the big
trench
man
coat,
suit.
and they be, or like when Tom and Jerry
Everybody
had the
trying
zoot suits. You know what I'm talking about? The
to,
is you ain't my baby. That's what it reminded me of.
everybody trying to sneak like, who you hiding in that suit, Bad
Yeah, they're trying
Bunny?
to see to get a bank loan so that they can build a clubhouse. That's what it reminded me of.
Yes.
And then they messed around.
Oh,
You
and
see, they remember they brought out Ricky Martin. That was pretty cool.
yes. Yes.
Because we
Yes.
hadn't even been thinking about Ricky Martin.
Mm-mm.
And they brought him out. That was pretty. That was pretty hot.
Mhm. And
Now
just kind of shifting
you
from one thing to the next.
well, but I
Those
thought,
like,
and if we're being honest, and I hate to even say it like this, I don't want to give a comparison because art is art. Um, but I enjoyed this a whole lot more than I did the Kendrick Lamar performance last year. I'm just not gonna lie. I did.
ooh,
I know. I'm not supposed to say that during Black
ooh.
History Month, but I did a lot
Actually,
more.
TK, I had, well, no, so I had the same, because I'm like, what dance music does Kendrick Lamar make? So that was
None,
my thing.
none.
And they ended up turning it into something that our LSU Dancing Tigers won a championship from. So,
Now,
I mean,
what I will say is that uh I probably understood more words this year than I did last year with Kendrick Lamar's performance. And let's just go ahead and be real about it. I'm gonna be real because nobody's gonna say it for real. Sash, I
mhm,
DJ every weekend. Every
yes, yes.
weekend I am DJing somewhere, two and three places. That's part of what I do. On top of comedy, on top of writing movies and starring them and all that other stuff. But I DJ. I have never once had someone come to me and say, "Hey man, you'll play that new Kendrick Lamar?" I ain't never had nobody come to me and say, "Hey, can you play that old Kendrick Lamar?" As a matter of fact, I have gotten more requests
uh,
for Coolio's Gangsta's Paradise than I've gotten for
wow.
Kendrick Lamar. Yes.
Okay,
I've gotten
okay.
more requests for Shania Twain's I Feel Like a Woman
Mhm,
than I've gotten more requests for Mr. Brightside by the Killers. I've gotten more
mhm.
requests. I've gotten more requests for all of that. Post Malone. I've gotten more requests from every artist you can think of. I've never had one for Kendrick Lamar. And I promise you, I have DJed some of everywhere.
Oh, I know.
Everywhere.
I can contest to that. Yes, I
And
know.
I know that it's not a cool thing to say, especially during Black History Month. And again, Bad Bunny's performance was amazing, but I'm just comparing it to
Mhm,
last year. And I just want to say this,
mhm.
and I just got to get it off my chest. Kendrick Lamar is a lot like Hennessy, the
Like
drink.
Hennessy.
Yes.
Okay.
They
You
tell you you're supposed to like it. You really don't. But if you say you don't like it, people say you ain't black. That's really what it's all about.
well, suppose you don't drink, so I wouldn't know.
Further proves my point. Further proves my point.
And I'm just saying, like, some songs are just a vibe.
Yeah.
And Lamar is just a vibe. You just kind of vibe out to Luther Vandross, as Cher would say.
First of all, that song was so not popular. Cher thought Luther Vandross was about to come on stage, and he's been
And
dead for 16 years.
everybody else was looking like,
If Luther would have walked
Are
up
they about to do
next,
a hologram? They about to do a hologram of Luther? Because
yeah, no, no. But and we're talking about Kendrick Lamar, but we've compared previous halftime performances in the past, and
mhm,
I think when I think about the greatest halftime shows in the past, I have a
mhm.
top five. Now,
Okay.
Bad Bunny didn't make it. I enjoyed it, but Bad Bunny did not make it. I enjoyed
Uh-huh.
it though. I really enjoyed it. Bad Bunny did not make it. But I
So
do have
so
a
who
top
made it?
five. I have a top
Okay.
five of best halftime performances ever. And I want to know if you like really feel this list. And for those that are
Mhm,
watching, I want to hear your list. Drop the list in the chat as well. Top five halftime performances. This is no particular order. These are just my top fives. These are my top fives. Okay. Nobody
mhm,
else top five. Just my top fives.
mhm. They're
All I'm gonna say
yours.
is these are mine. So bear with me.
Eh,
Please don't judge me.
Uh-huh.
I'm just saying, don't judge me.
Did did Michael Jackson ever perform a halftime show?
Michael Jackson actually. So here's a little black history for you. The reason for the modern NFL halftime
Mhm,
during the big game, the reason for it is because of the Wayans brothers, and not Marlon and Sean, though they are included, but I'm talking about in living color,
mhm,
Keenan Ivory Wayans. During the
mhm,
1990-91 Super Bowl or big game,
mhm,
he during halftime, because the NFL wasn't even paying attention to it. During that halftime, they aired a special, and if the internet were around, it would have broke the internet. They brought in between 25 to 30 million viewers. Yes, I did look this up before we got on the air.
mhm,
Between
mhm,
25 and 30 million viewers as an
mhm,
alternative to just a normal, broadcaster's halftime. And so with that,
mhm.
the NFL is like, hey man, we can't let this go by. And so the very next year they brought in Michael Jackson. But I'm glad you said
Mhm.
Michael Jackson because Michael Jackson is in my top five.
I had a
Michael
feeling.
Jackson is in my top five greatest halftime performances. That he didn't need any extra help. It was just Mike,
Mhm,
and Mike said, Mike is in the top five. Okay.
mhm,
My top five continued is since we said Michael, we gotta go.
mhm.
We gotta do it. Yo, girl, and Janet Jackson. Gotta
Yes.
do it. Yes. Now, you probably have Janet on your list, Sash, because you are a big Janet fan and you like the performance. Me, I have Janet on my list for this very reason right here. This one.
Now see.
Because how many times were
Now
we going to get a
see.
chance to see Janet Jackson pop out? I'm just saying. Just saying. Just saying.
You can you can see all of her pop out performances, TK,
The
and
funny thing
without
about
that
this,
particular one.
I'm going to tell you about this incident, and this makes me so
Mhm,
mad. I was at a Super Bowl party when this was happening, and I said party, so hey, it's okay. I was at a party, and everybody's having a good time. It's halftime. We're watching it.
mhm.
I'm seeing Janet dancing with Justin. I turned my back for 1 second to get a drink, and the entire place went crazy. And I'm like, what happened? What happened? They're like, hey man, Janet popped out. I'm like, you lying? Are they gonna show the replay? They never showed the replay. I missed it.
No, because
I missed it.
Justin purposely did that. Janet said that wasn't a part of her performance. It was a
Hmm.
wardrobe malfunction. However, the malfunction was JT.
Mm. Now I will say
Blame.
this. The funny thing about it is that Justin Timberlake had a chance to perform again at halftime a few years ago,
Yep.
about 2017ish or so, and it was almost like after that incident, Janet kind of got blackballed a little bit.
Yep.
Just
Mhm.
my opinion.
Mhm.
Just my opinion. So we
Oh
have
no.
Michael, we have
Mhm.
Janet. Now this is no particular order. I'm gonna shock y'all with this one. Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars
Yes.
performed halftime, and it was hands down one of the most exciting performances I had seen ever. It actually is what made me a Bruno Mars fan, because
Mm-hmm.
up until that point, and Sash, you know this from our time in radio and in music, is that
Mm-hmm.
we perceive Bruno Mars to be a pop artist. And it's not saying that pop, you can't like pop artists, but what he showed me for that was that he had such an appreciation for soul music, for urban music, for
Yes.
black music.
Yes.
And it just made me a giant fan. And actually, what you saw from that moment was that his sound started to become more urban a little bit, even with a pop feel appeal to it. So,
Mm-hmm.
Bruno Mars is on my list. So we have Mike,
He's a
we have
great
Janet, we have
performer.
Bruno
Like
Mars.
he is. These are
Okay.
all great entertainers, I should say. They are great entertainers.
I'm telling you, I know I'm on it. I know I'm on it. So
Mm-hmm.
we have Bruno Mars, Mike, Janet. Now this one should probably come as no surprise, but we have when uh Beyonce was with Coldplay. Yeah, I know. I know.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good one. Funny thing about it, it was
Yeah.
10 years ago, and it was in the very same location as yesterday's big game. Yep. Now this one I really enjoyed. Okay. So we
Mm-hmm.
got Bruno Mars, Mike, Janet, and Mike, and Beyonce. Okay. Yeah, you see it. I know you're drawing flashbacks. I see you see it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now
Mm-hmm.
we
Yeah.
go.
And she's another great entertainer.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Hands down. Hands down. Now,
Mm-hmm.
what I will say is that uh here's my number five. Now it's no particular order. Here's my number five. No particular order. You ready?
Uh-huh.
2007 big game in Miami. Prince, and it starts raining as he plays Purple Rain. Mic drop.
Mm-hmm.
Mic drop. Right there. Mic drop. Mic drop. That could not have been more perfectly calculated by the good Lord than to have Prince. As
Yeah.
soon as he starts playing Purple Rain, raindrops start to fall. It was the most
Yeah.
serendipitous moment in the history of halftime performances. That's my top five. So we got Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson,
Yeah.
we have
Pretty
Bruno
good. Pretty
Mars,
good.
we
Pretty
have
good top five.
Beyonce, and we have Prince playing Purple Rain. Now, an honorable mention, a very, very close honorable mention, is Usher
Uh-huh.
a few years
Is
ago.
Usher. Yes.
Usher a few years ago.
Yes.
And I was and
Uh-huh.
I was really on the line between the Usher one and Bruno Mars. Usher's halftime, it was so close. So close.
So
But
did Usher, was he the one that brought out my other girl, Alicia Keys?
yeah, oh
And
Lord.
she ended up,
Yeah.
and the thing is, things happen, especially when you are singing live. And that's what I love
Yes.
about Alicia. She's a
Hmm.
live singer and she's just so natural, just so real, just so artistic. I just love Alicia Keys. I love her. I love her. I
And
love
we are
her. I
going to
love her.
get Alicia
So she
Keys
can't do no wrong in my
to
eyes.
come to the Outstanding Mature Girls Conference one year as a guest.
Yes.
So yes. Uh-huh.
Yes. Yes, she can do no wrong in my eyes. So even if people are talking about, oh, she cracked on that song, I'm like, but she was playing the piano though.
Well, but here's the thing. Here's the thing about Alicia Keys.
You
And
can't do that. Let me
singers,
see somebody else
we
do that.
can't, yeah, we can't, go in. Singers, their voices are very meticulous. They are like fine
Mhm,
cars, like fine dining, like
mhm,
the wind blowing too hard could make you crack. But
mhm.
you don't really go to see Alicia Keys sing. You really go to see her bang on the piano. That's really what you're going to do,
And
you know,
and sing
and sing.
and sing.
But I'm going for the piano. That's me.
Mhm.
But
She's I
great
with her
entertainer,
and Lady
great
Gaga.
entertainer,
Uh-huh. Her and Lady
great
Gaga
entertainer.
with the musical talents that they have. Oh
Yeah,
my goodness. Like,
yeah.
just being able to play. instruments as well as their voice being, in a beautiful instrument, just man, just amazing. So yeah,
Yeah.
love it.
But, those are all things, big game. And we are so excited and so grateful to have had a chance to check out Bad Bunny as he made history as the first all
Bad
Spanish.
Bunny.
Bad Bunny. That's how you gotta say it, Bad
Yeah,
Bunny.
Bad Bunny.
But it was a great time, and we definitely are grateful that you
Wait,
have joined us as we have sat here and talked about it for our premiere debut
TK,
episode. Yes,
TK.
yes, yes.
So
Oh yeah,
Bad
my
Bunny
bad.
is his
Yeah,
is his his name.
yeah.
Is that it in English?
Is Bad Bunny in
Or
English?
no, I'm saying like, is that his English name that they call him, or is that like his?
I don't know.
I
I don't
just
know how
want
to say
to
bunny in
know.
Spanish.
I know that's what I was wondering. Like, you know,
Like,
if
how do you
look,
say
drop it
bunny
in
in
the chats
Spanish?
if that's, or if that's, yeah, or if that's like his real, like his performing name,
Yeah, his
Bad
performance name
Bunny,
is
in
is is
in
Bad
both
Bunny.
in both. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
okay,
It's Bad
okay,
Bunny. It's Bad Bunny.
all
Bad
right,
Bunny. Bad Bunny.
okay.
So, with that being said, man, we definitely appreciate you hanging out with us for our premiere episode, Tony and Sash. You can catch us every Monday morning right here at 10 a.m.
It's
And
over. No
it's over.
commercials.
I told you
No,
it was
no
gonna go
big
fast.
game commercials.
I told
Wow,
you.
that went
I
super
told you.
fast. I had my list of commercials from the
What?
NFL commercial with the boys, from the Dove
Wait,
commercial
wait,
with the
wait, wait, wait,
girls,
wait, wait,
girl
wait,
power.
wait, wait. No, 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 no. Let's break the rules. We make the rules, we break them. Let's go.
Yes,
Let's go.
yes.
Now, of course, for the big game, for the big game, there, one thing that people always love are the commercials as well. Now, I will say this: what are some commercials for you that stood out for you?
So for me, like I said, the Dove commercial, the girls, it was nothing but girl power. I'm sorry you missed it, TK, but I was there for it all the way. The Dove commercial.
Yeah.
What was hilarious though, I had a hilarious commercial. The Manscaped commercial was hilarious. It was kind of like ew, but it
That
was
was
hilarious.
actually probably the most realistic commercial that I have seen.
It was
That is
hilarious.
exactly when I'm manscaping. That is exactly what takes place. You just get some get
and
some toilet paper, catch it, and just throw it in the trash. It's done. It's
and of
done.
course the NFL commercial, I am a champion commercial. I love
So
that.
that
They're
one
talking about
really stood out to
coaches
me.
pouring
That
into
one
those young people. It remind me of you, TK.
that one, not to toot my own horn, but I am a little league soccer coach. And that is
Well,
actually
I'm
how
tooting
we
it
start our
because you
practice.
also helped out with my basketball team. So
Yes,
tooting it
yes.
for
And
you.
and the big thing that we always talk about is belief in self, and not as
Mhm,
but believing and speaking good things over yourself. And so that commercial for me, I ain't gonna lie, when the commercial was on, I stood up and did like this. That was
mhm,
me. My arms were wide. I was like, yeah. And then too, with the commercial, one thing
mhm,
that stands out to me is that it was a black coach and a young black
mhm.
boy. And to me, I think that images like that are very necessary right now.
Yeah.
Especially in this
And he
this
was
YN era.
repeating, he was repeating everything to all
Yep.
of his superhero action
Yeah.
figures, the toys that he had. You're a monster. And then they showed the little toy
Yeah.
from Monsters Inc. I mean,
Yep.
it was just a really a great commercial.
Now,
Another funny commercial was
uh-huh.
what you got to say, TK? I was
No,
gonna
I
say
was
the
about to
T-Mobile
say,
commercial
yeah.
with Drewski and the
Yeah.
Backstreet Boys.
That one
So
was
that
funny.
was
That was.
that was hilarious. I wasn't expecting Drewski to be crying at a Backstreet Boys concert, so I thought that was really
I ain't gonna lie,
hilarious.
man.
And
I am really impressed right now with Drewski. He is on fire, man. He
oh
is
yeah,
on fire. And
hmm
and big shouts out to you, man. I mean, I love to see it.
hmm
Um,
yes,
one thing that I noticed though, for most of the commercials, there was another commercial that I liked. That was pretty good. I don't know if you called it the Goodwill Dunkin' with Dunkin' Donuts. Did you see that
Uh-huh.
one?
Yeah, I saw it. I
I
didn't.
thought it.
Yeah, it was a lot of AI being used in that.
Was it really? Are you saying for
Yes,
real?
like to me, I was just like, yeah, like I know their whole thing of trying to make everybody Jennifer Aniston, everybody look young, but to me, I'm like, okay, they kind of overdid it because that was the second commercial where they kind of overdid it with making like these celebrities look a little bit younger
With the
because they
artificial
were
intent,
kind of
yeah.
depicting. Yeah, yeah. And I
Hmm.
was like, okay, you're overdoing it with the AI. Like,
I can
leave
see
it
that.
alone, leave it alone a little bit. So yeah, but I didn't care too much for that one.
Well, I just thought it was funny. I just thought it was pretty entertaining. It was funny.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. So
Mhm.
I mean,
And the guy Ferrari, however you say his name, the guy
Guy
Ferrari.
Fieri. Okay, I think I might
Yeah,
have missed that
Fieri.
one.
Yes. So the power, the guy Power Tools commercial. I forgot what Power Tools it was, but I definitely like that commercial. However, it just kind of made me think about the commercials that we loved prior, like those big game
Yeah,
commercials that we love, like that's still stuck from like years ago, like decades ago, and
yeah,
they're still stuck in my head.
yeah,
And even
yeah,
though I don't consume it, don't, but the Budweiser commercial,
yeah.
Bud, come on, I need Bud.
Wise.
Grr.
Yeah.
So yes, that
Really, to be
commercial.
honest, Budweiser used to have the best commercials because it wasn't just the
Hmm.
frogs. They had the was that,
Uh-huh. Hmm.
which that one I have a pretty special connection to because the that commercial was based off of a short film from a young director at the time. His name was Charles Stone, and Charles Stone is who directed The Underdogs, which
Mm.
is the film that I was in. So big
Yes.
shouts out to Charles
Okay.
Stone. And Charles Stone also directed Roll Bounce as well as Paid in Full, two hood
Mm.
classics. So
Yes.
yeah, big love to Charles Stone. So that's my guy. So yeah.
Shout out. And
Yeah,
also
man. Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
Doritos commercial, those Doritos commercials
Oh yeah,
stuck.
that was the one. Don't mess with my Doritos and don't mess with my mama.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yes. So
that was good
those are
because it was
commercials.
real.
So what commercials, old school commercials
Yeah.
again that you enjoy, just go ahead and drop it in the
The
chat. Let us
the
know.
another thing that I noticed about this year's commercials, though they were not as stand out as the ones in the past, um,
Mhm.
a lot of them I will say got me kind of excited because a lot of them
Mhm.
were film premieres. Like you had the
Mhm.
upcoming film with Brad Pitt. I don't even know what the name of the film was. They just said coming to Netflix, like coming soon.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
pretty excited about that one. That was a pretty good. They had the Scream 7
Yeah.
commercial
Mhm.
that they had coming. One of
And Kiki Palmer's the
the
blurbs. Is
Burbs,
it the
the Burbs, yeah,
Burbs?
the new series coming
Yeah.
out, yeah. So a lot
Mhm.
of them I thought were pretty cool, but that's what it seemed like most of them were. But outside of the memorable commercials, I don't see anything that's gonna last past that. Think about it.
Yeah.
The Budweiser commercial, Budweiser frogs, that was like almost 30 years ago.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Was that
Doritos. They
Doritos
need
was
to
like
bring it
that kid, man, he didn't graduate college.
back. Got a whole family. Yeah.
Whole family. Look, he watching us right now. What's up, little Doritos boy?
Doritos boy.
So
And
yeah. So no, it was
there was another funny one, the
what?
State Farm one. Oh my goodness, the State Farm commercial, TK, where they the halfway there commercial. So it
Oh
was the guy.
yeah, yeah,
Was
yeah.
it what did he do? Get Out? No, it wasn't him that did Get Out. That movie Get Out, huh?
No, who?
They
No,
remind
you're
me of
talking
Penn and
about no, it's his comedic partner did Get Out. That's you're talking
Yes.
about
Okay.
he's Keegan Michael Key is the one you're talking about.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. So they did the
Yeah.
halfway there commercial. The lady went for insurance and they said, they got halfway. And so they're
Yeah.
like, "Ah, living on a prayer." And so then they had Bon Jovi in
Yeah.
the car with Jake. And, she got, so I thought that was like really hilarious, really hilarious commercial.
But how many of them do you
And
think we'll be talking about in years to come?
um, the Budweiser commercial and the
Thank you.
Doritos commercial.
Thank you. Budweiser, there was another one that we forget about from years past, and that was the one with Cedric the Entertainer, and he was shaking up the Budweiser. That was a
Oh,
Budweiser commercial. He was like
okay. I
dancing,
don't.
like getting ready for a
Mhm,
date. Like he was
mhm.
excited. He got her the beer handed to her, and she opened it, and it's shot all in her face.
No. So that was.
Yeah,
So I guess, yeah. I mean, just for the hilarious moments. I think yeah, Budweiser. I guess hands down, and Doritos, hands down, were some of the best. So,
yeah.
and after the TK. TK, how could I forget? How could I forget? How could I forget? I
What?
know everyone saw this. TK, Mike
What?
Tyson, the commercial he did for Real
Oh,
Food. TK,
yeah.
TK, did he say fudgy people or pudgy people? Because I'm
I thought he
like,
said
y'all
pudgy
wrong.
people. He said fudgy. It was fudgy.
I don't know if he said, I don't know if he said fudgy, all to all the fudgy people or the pudgy people.
I don't know
I
what
don't know, but
accent that was that you just did.
that
I don't know.
the
I
real
don't know
food
what
commercial.
accent that was, but I'm gonna take your
I don't
advice
know, but I'm
and
like,
believe that
go
that
back and
was
watch.
that.
Go back and
I'm
watch.
just gonna take it like that was a Mike Tyson episode. I mean,
Like
a
he
Mike
talked
Tyson
about.
accent. Yeah.
I was like,
I'm just.
y'all go
But
watch it.
I will say this: big shouts out to the chat too, man. The chat right now is dropping in uh some of their favorite performances. We have Sarah Holiday James. She said that Alicia Keys was her favorite. Okay,
Okay.
okay,
Yes,
okay.
Alicia.
Big shouts out to to Barry Stewart. He says Bruno was one of the best performances ever. I told you.
Mm-hmm.
That one shocked
Yeah.
me. Bruno, I'm telling you, Bruno shocked me because I did not think he had it in him. He came out with
So
a
I
little
know you
James
need to make
Brown
sure you
flair.
get your
It was
tickets.
hot.
Get your tickets for his concert.
I'm gonna be there. Speaking of
Yeah,
Bruno
me too.
Mars,
Me
I
too.
can't wait till next week's episode. Actually, the week after. Bruno is dropping an album next Tuesday,
Mm.
and I am excited about it. Like I said, I'm a big Bruno fan. Some I
You,
just
I
might.
am.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
just might. It's hot to me. Yeah, I'm a
Oh,
huge
I had
Bruno
the
Mars
biggest
fan. So
compliment. I had the biggest compliment from that song from my kids. They were like, "Mommy, you're actually dancing how that he danced in the video."
I don't know if that's a compliment because he was dancing like the '70s. So
I know I was
I think
trying
that might have
to
been some
dance.
shade.
I know.
That
I was purposely doing the rerun and all that stuff.
I
You
don't know, man. That might have been
know
some
I'm a
shade, man.
choreographer, TK. You know I'm a choreographer. So I
I,
love dancing
yeah,
and
you are, but I think that one might have been just a little bit of shade. Big shouts out, man. The chat is going crazy. Big shout, Lamar. What's up, Lamar? Lamar Pagnotta, man. Saying he's enjoying the show so far. So we definitely appreciate it. Don't forget, like, subscribe, do all that good old stuff with us. You know,
hmm
we love it. So make sure you hit up the Facebook, Tony and Sash Live. We're gonna keep you up to date on everything that's going on there, of course. And also join
Yeah.
the Facebook page. Tony and Sash, follow us. Make sure you're hitting us up, man, because we always gonna be here every Monday giving you everything,
Yes, we
man, that
are.
has going on in pop culture, entertainment, and everything in between, man. Hey, again, we thank y'all for joining us. Hey, and you know what, Sasha, I am. I've looked up some of those tickets for the Bruno Mars concert.
Uh-huh. Oh, good. Okay, I'm glad you're going.
I didn't say I
I'm
was
glad you're
going. Do you know how much plasma I got to sell?
how much plasma.
Like,
Just
my
start
God.
Just start after you pay your tithing. After you pay your tithing, just put some Bruno Mars money to the side too.
Let me tell
So
you something. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna be doing. I'm
10%
gonna
to
be
the
claiming people
Lord,
kids on my taxes is what I'm gonna be doing.
10% to the Lord, 5% to Bruno, 5%
Hey,
to Bruno, and just just go from there.
hey, man, we
But
gonna
after
tell
the
you
big
join
game,
us. Go ahead.
TK, I don't want to leave. TK,
I told
I don't want
you.
to
Did
leave
I not tell you? What
after
did I told you. I
TK.
told you this. I told you. I
After
told you. I told you.
TK, after the big game, they went straight into the Olympics. And why did Lindsey Vonn, like the first
I
thing, like
saw.
that was so traumatizing.
I saw.
Like, oh my goodness.
I
So I
saw.
I hope I didn't hear about any updates. So hopefully,
I
like
thought the update that
everything.
I got, and I have to check and forgive me if I jumped the gun with this a little bit.
Okay.
I checked the internet, man. The net was saying she tore her ACL. So
Mm.
I don't know how true that is. I haven't got a confirmation. I'm just saying what I heard initially earlier. Big shouts out, Trelly. What up, Trelly?
Hey,
Tapping
Trill.
in, man, in the chat, man. Hey, again, we want to encourage you, man. Join us every Monday right here. We always gonna have fun. Hit us up on YouTube as well. Go ahead, be a part of our subscribers, man. As we grow this thing, Tony and Sash Live. Hit us up on Facebook as well as, man. Make sure you're following us on Facebook as well. So we got Tony and Sash Live too. Is
Mhm,
so go ahead and hit us up.
mhm.
I told you, Sash. I told you it was gonna fly
Yeah,
by. Did I not
yeah,
say it? Did I not say it?
yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Mhm.
Every Monday, right here, 10 a.m., Tony and Sash Live. We can't wait for you to join us as we grow this thing and make it the biggest ever. We appreciate you
I
guys for
don't
hanging
want
out with
to
us.
leave. I guess I just like running my mouth, but yeah. So I don't want to leave.
In the
But yeah, I
words
know we got.
of the Negro poet laureate Trey Songz, I don't want to leave.
Mhm.
I don't want to leave, but
Uh-huh.
I gotta go right now. Tony and Sash
Oh, I
Live.
thought you.
We appreciate you
Peace.
for hanging out with us. We out.